How are you, my beautiful sister?
I am absolutely happy. I am in such a good mental space. I woke up on the right side of the bed today,
wow.
and
And I love it because it's not a storm, right?
Yes. Yes. It's been very relaxed. It's just been raining and pouring, and like you said, you don't really have to worry about whether the generator is working and making the water
going to irrigate and stuff and what.
And I'm sure that thank you so much for tuning in to DUMELA BOTSWANA, the breakfast show. They make sure that this program happens. So shout out to BOTSWANA Post. You will see them here on Thursday, but you have a lot to see on this Monday. Madam Sports. What happened over the weekend? There's so much to look forward to in the world of sports, and we have two great conversations coming up.
All right, and one of my things to do when it's raining, my favorite things to do, yes, but one thing I love doing is reading, and during the weekend I got to read Impeccable Threads, which will be the book we are reviewing today. We're talking about I feel like it's a great message. It's like one of those books saying, or maybe if you don't have a sister, a brother, or somebody to look out for you. It is just a good and cute reminder about life and life's problems, and ways to overcome it. I'm very excited for that.
Very exciting. And we will be giving students advice on how to stay motivated. We're looking at the relationship between mindset, motivation, and success, especially scholarly success. Especially when it comes to their mental preparation for school, the exams, the weight of assignments, and everything that comes with the responsibility of being a student. We are sitting with an educational expert at the community that's all that's going on the show today. But remember, we never start a day without that fitness.
All right, we're going to make sure that as we start our day yoga, the mind, body, and spirit is aligned. And it all starts with you by actually joining us as we do this fella with you. It is a yoga. Check this out.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Kutsafalo. I will be leading you in a short meditation. So I'm just going to explain what a meditation, what is it? In Setswana, we can refer to meditation as just simply kuitetsa. This is where we are just letting everything happening. We are accessing awareness, being aware in the moment. So to start, you can sit in any easy pose. This is called Sukhasana. It's also an easy pose. It's a meditative pose because it keeps your spine long and your back straight, right? We want you to be open. You can also sit in Vajrasana, but this is the pose that we will be using today. You're going to place your hands on top of your knees, your palms facing upward. We are not going to be doing any fancy mudras. So you're going to take your shoulders up. You're going to take them back and down, right? You're going to just find your seat. You can move, it's fine, so that you know that you're seated comfortably. The next thing we're going to do, and this is a personal thing because when it comes to other people who have trauma, sometimes closing your eyes won't feel so safe. So you have an option to close your eyes, or you can focus on something in front of you. We just want you to be here in the now, right? So when we are closing our eyes, we are cutting off all other distractions. So after you've closed your eyes, if that feels safe for you, only if it feels safe. After you've closed your eyes, I want you to relax, right? You have to just relax your face, relax your jaw, relax your eyes, relax your shoulders, your back, all the way to your toes. We are not breathing in any particular way here. I want you to just access your breath and allow yourself to be aware of your breath as it goes in and out of your body. You are doing absolutely nothing. You are just being aware of your breath as it goes in and as it goes out. You are just going to sit with that breath. You are not breathing in any particular way. Let yourself follow your breath as it goes in and out. Do not let any breath escape without your awareness. Just keep at it, breathing in and out in a very relaxed manner. Make sure those shoulders are back and they are down. Make sure your face is relaxed. And keep going back to that breath as it goes in and as it goes out of your body. Your eyes are still closed. And then, because the mind is designed to think, there are going to be thoughts that will be popping into your mind. So what I need you to do with that is to let the thoughts be, right? As the thoughts go in and as they go out, you are just letting them be. It's like you are watching a leaf go up and down the stream. You're not doing anything with that. You are going to let those thoughts come. We are going to observe them. What we are not going to do is we are not going to interact with the thought. We are going to just watch it. We are not going to give it any emotion. We are just going to let it come. We are going to let it go. Observing your breath as it goes in and out. If any thought comes up, allow it to be, and then gently let it go. You can also listen to the sensations that are coming up for you. Let them come, also let them go, and just be with whatever is happening for you at the moment. But your main focus is your breath as it goes in and out of your body. If it's difficult to track your thought, you can have a mental note to say, I know that I'm breathing in as you breathe in, and I know that I'm breathing out as you breathe out. Right? But always staying with the breath, allowing the sensations to be without trying to do anything.
Mothatso ta ke tsa sebaka se ke go dumedise be go ga amogele re mmogo mo weekeng ene mo tlhoganyeng ya dumela Botswana breakfast show ha re ta batla bila jalo di kgantse leng gore di amana jalo le metshameko la menina ke bidwa karabo Miss K Bosena mo motsepologong ono ga re ngatse leng gore ta lebella jalo metshameko ya first division e leng gore hale e ne e tshongwa ke pula kana ye emisiwa ke pula re lebelle jalo the Orange FA Cup ya ka nne ba le ka kono as well as the draw which was done yesterday re lebelle jalo the FNB Premiership week 20 in Netherlands literally doing countdown to the end of 2024-2025 season. Nedbank Cup ka South Africa Netherlands pele re bele metshameko ya the English Premier League, Spanish La Liga, Serie A as well as the NBA go eleng gore teng it was the NBA All-Star Weekend. Ba ne ba sena metshameko ya league, it was the All-Star Weekend. Mme le gale a re tsemelele ka go komela jalo mo First Division South ya ka metshameko a bone e ne e tsweletse gareng ga metshameko e leng gore e ne e tshamekiwa re bone jalo ka tsatsi la bothano Stapa sa UB Hawks ba fengwa jalo ke City Pola ka ngwe go le fela motshameko wa Stapa sa Taung Young Strikers one ka go thoka lesego ga ba tshamekiwa because of rain. Desert Ngau e khona go fenya Joaneng Youngsters ka no le ngwe go le fela Magosi and Diamonds motshameko wa ema ka nta ya pula. Police 11 bone ba fenya Holy Ghost ka no tse tharo go le fela ha Prisons 11 le Tlhoko United lona motshameko o sa tshamekiwa because of waterlogged pitch. But go back to Friday LB where UB Hawks when Stapa City Pola. It will always be tough for UB Hawks because they have a lot of challenges.
Right.
The head coach is the head coach here, the mess Alex Malete. He below because the mess was training.
Right.
And Bonehela Stapa UB Hawks, they have their own challenges. Hopefully it the management wa UB Hawks le different sporting codes UB that understand as management how are they helping these teams.
I mean, the last time we spoke to him, he was saying his assistant coach actually was saying UB Hawks they are failing to clinically finish their chances. They create many chances and they are just as competitive as the sides that they meet, which can be attributed a lot of the times to the fact that it's a changing squad on a regular basis. They are young, a lot of them are the students of the university. So these are the kind of challenges that you meet in football and you have to mitigate them. Otherwise, that
was the only goal ya motshameko ono maybe TV Sport ne le go motshameko o wa Stapa sa UB Hawks ya ka ne ba fengwa jalo ke City Pola ka no le ngwe go le fela.
We had a very pretty good game, but just that maybe our mistakes, we did have a mistake there, but we tried to play the ball more from the back from the first half, but we had seen that the pitch is not good, so we opted to try, we had to tweak a little bit into our formation that maybe we should try be direct because the pitch is not favoring us in terms of playing from the back, but yeah, it's one of those games where you dominate the game and then at the end you lose.
Both first half and second half, I think we really missed. Yeah, sometimes it's the nature of the game whereby you create more and you only score one. But one would not complain because obviously you got the point that you wanted. But I think, yeah, tough luck to UB Hawks, but they really gave their best in terms of defending, even though at one stage I believe we could have done much better. But I believe second half was much an improved game performance from our side, especially looking at we addressed mostly the mental strength because the way we applied ourselves first half was not on. But on races we said, gentlemen, let's apply ourselves effectively so that we are able to punish these guys, especially that they were trying to build it. First 15 minutes they were trying to build from the back, but obviously we needed to press them from high so that we were able to create break attacks, which I think we did.
Mangwe maduo ya ka gongwe ke tsetse ke ne ke go tlhaloseditse gore UB Hawks ne fengwa jalo ke City Pola ka no le ngwe go le fela Taung Young Strikers Motshameko o sa hele me we metaunya straka se leader ka no le ngogole fela, but it doesn't matter when that game is going to be played ya simola konteng from zero. Madasa ngau ifenya jone young strikers ka no le ngogole fela Magosi Diamonds le bone motshameko o wa mamotseleng ka ntha ya pula. Police 11 bone ba ne ba sena mathata a pula, they were playing in odds ba fentse ka no tse tharo gole fela. Prisons 11 le Tlokong United di sa tshameke. Police 11 le go godimo ka 21 points, Tlokong United 18 points, Johnny Young Stars bana le 18, Toronto Notwane bana le 16, Prisons 11 spot number 5, number 6 ke Magosi, 7 ke Taunyan Strikers, 8 ke City Paula, 9 ke UB Hawks, number 10 ke Diamonds, Desert Ngau, number 11, number 12 ke Stopper Elisa Holy Ghost. Sejalo mo gotsa first division ro kumela jalo the Orange FA Cup ya ka nne ba le ka ko North this weekend. Gana ga metshameko e leng gore ne tshamekiwa jalo ile ya the Orange FA Cup ba simolola jalo ka mathatso. Metshameko ne tshamekiwa ne re bana stapasa ka Young FC ba ne ba tshameka le Real Brothers ba tshameka maleka lefela me re bana ka Zungula fenya motshameko 4-3 ka thagwa ya di penalty. E mengwe metshameko e leng gore e ne ya nna teng kana pele ke go komela jalo metshameko e mengwe e leng gore e ne ya nna teng go bana motshameko o leng gore Botswana Television o ke re kgololo letane e ne ile go gone ne le ane motshameko the leadership ya football motho a ka rialo ko motshameko wa Stapasa Motakasi sa Motakasi ba kopane jalo le Tonota FC motshameko no tshamekela ka ko Tonota Primary ko phelong ya letsatsi re bana Stapasa sa Motakasi ba hitela ko pele ba fenya Tonota FC ka no e lengwe go lefela. Motshameko mengwe ne le teng Imaginary Aces ba na kopane le Center Green. Imaginary Aces ba fenya 4-3 ka thago ya di penalty. FC Phalape le Mbalaka Lungu motshameko o re bana FC Phalape fenya ka no tse pedi go lefela. Mengwe ya metshameko e leng gore e ne le teng pele ha re ka go bolela what happened yesterday in terms of the draw. Let's hear from the two coaches.
Match ono lo boketa ka o bone mo khapong a gona yo motona gona mo nyenyana go lekanwa hela go kgaogana mo lebaletse
re ne le di chance le rona first half 1 or 2 we didn't utilize them. Yeah, how you utilize your chances they will punish you. That's how we are punished.
Tshameka motsila maabane ne re bana Stapasa Chadibe ba ne ba ile ka kwa Serowe ba fenya Stapasa Maslines ka notse 4 go e lengwe me metshameko e mengwe e leng gore e ne le tenne re bona jalo Stapasa Tsikinyega le tsa bothe di tshameka maleka thutu mitse kinyega go phelong ya letsatsi ba ntsha jalo Stapasa tsa bothe ka thago ya di penalty ba ira bonte ko first division tsa bothe mme ano re letse re bona ile gore tsikinyega e ba ntshetsa nte mo metshamekong yone ele ya the Orange FA Cup ina re go wela go Serowe motsila maabane ga bo go irwa jalo khogo ya the last 32 ye tsa nyanjano di team tsa Premier League gore go a go iragala ka tselentsnya. Let's look at the draw. VTM ya go kopana jalo le Stapasa Tsikinyega Tigers, Nico United, John Galaxy, Muchudisana Chiefs, Iza Masita Oka, Stapasa Security Systems, Basa Bita 11, Kazungula, Young Fighters, Basa City Paula, Traffic, Yatabeza Stapasa, Una Flamingo Santos, Notwane, Ba Amogela, Murupule Wanderers, 11 Angels, Bonem, Basa Blue Stars, Imaginary Giant Aces, Basa Stapasa Matebele, Prisons 11, e kopana le Taunyan Strikers, Police 11 ya magala swa Flamingos, Motakasi Power Dynamo setsa FC Phalape no tse di mo Phalapela ba e swatela mo gae bentse go hela. Gaborone United etsa Holy Ghost, Calendar Stars, Diamonds, Chadibe etsa Stapasa Mahalape Railway Highlanders, and then the biggest of them all, Rapa United takes on Township Rollers. Last year, season 5,
right.
Rapa United knocked Township Rollers out in the quarterfinals.
Right.
Maloba yana
ne batsa ko Rapa
Yeah.
le gore
Wow.
Rollers e buile ka loss e the first win for Rapa United in a very long time. Another match that we see these two teams meeting. How will this one come out? Very exciting fixture.
very exciting fixture. I can't wait.
Literally,
everybody wants Township. Guys, Township Rollers listen to release who say because yo go ha le ba le gore go bulegile ko ma Palestina mme le ga le re ta bona jalo gore ta tsa ba ka tselentseng yone metshameko le ya the Orange FA Cup a re tama go bona ro kumela jalo week 20 ya the FNB Premiership buka ga golgala jalo gore ka mathatso Botswana Television ne le ka ko Royal Area ko leng gore gone ko ne rile ko motshameko Stapasa Bida 11 ya gane ba kopane jalo le Machiminyanga aka Ngo re bone jalo no ele nngwe ya ga ke ba ikanye ele one e rampharologanyo ene la stapa sa traffic phenyo kgatana le BDF 11 ya no ele nngwe go lefela ke game ele hore le bala BDF 11 much improved side. I'll say that, you know, they were managing to create chances. It's just that, you know, they couldn't convert, you know, some of those instances like this, you know, stapa sa BDF 11 ba le ka bojothe dipotso di le dintse gore Louis Tshwano kae gote he's unwell gote a di khantsa gore he's unwell ga se tsone sente go ra di khatsa gore he might be living stapa sa BDF 11 as the head coach. Jean Lwamba, one of the attempts that and then just before recess, BDF 11 failing to capitalize on the chances like this. If you don't utilize the chances you are creating, you're gonna cry for them, and indeed they cried for them. For the first time, 40 points. 40 points. This is the goal which made the difference. Mo mosamiko ngono done. Aruta jalo bagatis.
I think the problem I think is there is lack of concentration at the end how has it defend and so and then the way they are playing beautiful football but some and then so one day we'll catch up.
Weather conditions affected the play. Both sides opted for long balls, and it made it very difficult for my players. We are small in stature, but we managed to hang in there. We kept their striker, lone striker, who is very quick, who is very dangerous, and we kept him at bay. And I'm very pleased the way we defended today.
Haleka ko phala pestira mo morupula wanda sebelo hana ka ko ya mogatse jalo stapa sa township prolase re bona jalo dinno tse pedi tsa ga bona nthetso. I mean morupula wonders against township prolase, they won for recess leading 3-1. I looked at the starting 11 year township prolase and I said, what? Like, are you kidding me? You are playing a Premier League game. You are at the top at that time. You have Mohakudu Dingel on the bench, Sorola Mibo on the bench, Muscle Papa on the bench, Godfrey Toyazol on the bench, Papa Matlapeng on the bench. Like, and you say you want to win. You're playing a side like Murupule at home.
You cannot gamble in the Premier League. You cannot take these kinds of chances and think that a club like Miscellaneous is just going to show up and be a walkover. You have to bring your A game every single week if you're going to stay in touch. And teams like Tafik will run away with the league. Don't make sense. Le defender ta hela ka weekend ne ba ipotsa gore ga the starting lineup we ke go temang
ba heregile
and how bona go hela ele gore lead wa 3-1 ke Miscellaneous.
Yeah, I mean one thing about batho ba phala attendance it's always giving. Me hela ko phelong ya letsatsi one of the goals selong gore di nile teng sta persone seo ele sa morupule ba ne ba fenya yone township plus ka no tse tharo go elengwe yeah tota hela o bana dipula tse tsone it have a problem me hela ga ya nna problem for morupule wonders. Let's hear from the two coaches before we take a look at how week 20 of the FNB Premiership is happening.
First time we are playing under these conditions of the pitch, where immediately the game started, the rain started pouring there, and we thought it will come as a distraction to them, but well done to them. They stayed on the game focused, and then the game playing. We know Orelas will want to come and attack us aggressively and rely more on their build-up, especially through their right side. So we wanted to close them and play more on the fast break transition.
That's our intention. We wanted to win. Unfortunately, we couldn't. The way forward is to rectify what failed today. Our deficiencies, the way we played. If you win this today, tomorrow you better be careful so that you win. We need consistency in playing.
ya huta mma ke hute ra mara pele ga le ma tshameka mengwe ne tshameka re le se re bona mo tsetsi la maabane kana re simole go metshameka tshamekile njalo ka mathatso ha ke tsura ba VTM le swa ke re Saturday and one to Sunday me di thapa ka bobedi di tshamekile jalo maleka a 1-1 metshameko e mengwe e nneng e le teng ne re bona jalo Rapa United e fengwa ke extension kana ska no tse pedi morupule wa ndra se ya ka o bonye ba fenya maplastina ka notse tharo go elengwe ina Flamingo Santa se fengwa ke Matebele ka notse tharo go elengwe mo tsetsi la maabane e be gona le metshameko ne tshamekiwa gare ga metshameko security systems e tshameka maleka a 1-1 le Nico United the much anticipated encounter between Gaborone United and Mujudisana Chiefs ha ba tshamekiwa because of the waterlogged pitch. Let's hear from the relevant authorities gore what was the difference between Flamingos VTM ha like a Saturday, Sunday 10 a.m. They were within. But now, let's hear from Bernard Mamelodi.
Maswabi ke gore motshameko ga o ke kwa nna teng ka seemo sa lebala le letletse metsi mme kana ga go ntse yana fa re lebelle itshireletso ya batshameki bona ba tla ba tshamekela mo lebaleng le gore a mme re ba go pele seemo se ha se ra se renya re tla re ba tsenya mo diphatseng ga re ka tswela ka motshameko.
Well, Premier League, as much as we're here, after that we'll have to sit and look at when is the next available date to reschedule the fixture. Kisa Mabani was a bit peculiar because one of the teams needs a so if you abandon the match, reschedule, you probably inconvenience them, looking at the distance they have to travel. So a decision in consultation with the clubs had to be taken for as opposed to Suwaibo, the match was again in the morning.
The communication from Gaborone United motsile maabane motho a khonne go bitsana le Rehebet Letseba thalosa jalo gore ba elong gore le ne le tshwere jalo di ticket tsa lona le di tshware hela jalo le tata le di dirisana kwa match o tshameka mme gona le ba elong gore ba ne ba re tsene hela re isitse madi hela ga te le report go Gaborone United re ne le nela bo madi a ka gore la gore ha bana o duetse o sanela ticket madi a ha ya kwa tshwanetseng go a teng. But anyway, let's get out of the country and look at what was happening in South Africa in terms of the Nedbank Cup.
Yes, the Nedbank Cup is here. Remember, the two guys who are at the top of the Premier League table or the Premiership table are also fighting for cup rights. Kaizer Chiefs 3-0 against Chupa United. This happened on Saturday. Maabane Mamelodi Sundowns bana le red card mme ba khona go henya yalo Mpheni home defenders ka dinotse pedi go le fela. Orlando Pirates beating Baroka FC 3-1. Me gape Maruma Gallants ke bone bawa 1-0 against Amazulu. On Friday, one of the matches that was your Valentine's special, Durban 2 TX Galaxy 1.
Right.
Yeah, the Nedbank Cup.
Motsila humpeko ba ira khogorta ba re lebile go bana jalo gore Passport United, Stellenbosch, Durban City, Marumo Gallants, Orlando Pirates, Makosi, Mamelodi Sundowns, gona le Royal AM le Sekhukhune a re tsuro o tshamekwa leng gore gone mekgwa go a teng e tatsa maka tsela entseng jang a re tselo mo South Africa re go komela jalo the English Premier League. Of course, it is ongoing. It all started on Friday. Chelsea bana ba fengwa jalo ke Brighton ka notse tharo go lefela. I'm smiling because I think you know why I'm smiling when we talk EPL. Me let's re bona kana re bone jalo ka mathatso Arsenal e fenya Tika notse pedi go lefela. West Ham ene e fengwa ke Brentford ka no lengwe go lefela. Southampton bana ba fengwa ke Bournemouth ka notse tharo go lefela. Aston Villa le Ipswich di tshameka maleka 1-1. Me let's re bona ntse le ka mathatso Manchester City le fenya jalo Newcastle ka notse nne go lefela. Fulham bana ba fenya Nottingham. The fairy tale has ended. Nottingham Forest ka notse pedi go elengwe. Me Crystal Palace fengwa ke Everton ka tse pedi go elengwe. Liverpool motsitsi la maabane Efanya Wolves ka notse pedi go elengwe, and then after that ka hare bona Tottenham Hotspur Madison ba fanya jalo Manchester United ka notse pedi ka no elengwe go lefela. Manchester United ba eleng gore down spot number 15 of 20 points. They call themselves a big club. Down spot number 15, Manchester United. So that is what happened with regard to the EPL. Sorry, Totala, you should be used to this by now.
Hey,
Anthony is excelling.
Next week or something. Push up. Ari bone gore khantele o re tela ka eng ka tsa metshameko.
Yo, bona, mo la ka msarta lebella Spanish La Liga, lebella Serie A, lebella the NBA All-Star in iragala this morning. Me ha re bua, re taba re bua jalo ka ba tennis ba leng gore ba emelela go le ba jalo ka kwala ha se la Kenya. Tare go siela LB Metsi, just a sip of water and then she's going to be back with Lala. Ba go lebella jalo se mo sa Parakano.
Hey folks, name a country with the biggest diamonds, the juiciest steaks, and the best people. Well, there's only one good answer. It's Botswana, baby. Tick, tick, tick. And we'll be playing the game with you soon.
This is definitely where the party begins.
Yeah, we about to blow up. Hell yeah. Name a phrase people use to greet each other. Yes.
Eta. Hola. Chapeau-Jean. We going to teach you some Setswana, Steve.
Whoa, I damn near swallowed my tongue.
Well, you know what that means.
What is it?
Pump up that volume, Steve.
I thought we were keeping it PG, Steve.
So you just gonna blame me for that, huh? I didn't know you would lose your mind. Right here, focus. Y'all ready to play the feud? Let's get it on. Catch Family Feud starting Sunday, the 9th of February at 7:30 p.m. only on BTV.
Lephata la rona le bidiwa lephata la dikgaolo le tlhabololo magae.
Re ministry wa batho, re goromente o gautshwane le batho.
Batho pele la bone mongwe le mongwe metsotso e le 30 go tlogela nako ya bofera bobedi mo maitseboeng. Closer, faster, better.
DUMELA BOTSWANA, the breakfast show. Knowing that it's raining, our roads are looking extra different today. Especially being extra careful on the road. Constable Binti Momogaleng atla re lekudisa seemo sa Parakano mo tropo kgolo ga borone. Constable Binti, good morning.
Dumela ma.
Le tsogile rra.
Re tsogile ma.
Ya re mpula.
Pula yana ma.
Yana.
Ka bokete.
Ra re bolele gore re tsamaye mo ditseleng tsa rona gore re seka ra rakana le one Pharakano re sa isolohela.
Thank you man, ke tsetse ke dumediseng mo go dwa Botswana television. Ke re semo sa Pharakano se me ka tseleng senjana. Nka bolela mokgweetsi la gona gore solohela mosike kana Pharakano go pehela mo tseleng yo ta Botswana mo go one. Ka gore pula e tsweletse ya thologa ka tsela le ntse jala re bone sente ga re go kotse lebelo mo ditseleng tsa rona mme bi ka gape ditsela tsa rona ka bontsi di amilwe ke pula ile di tegile segolobogolo mo makopano ga ditsela di bua ka gone ha a sekeleng ya UV tota we pegile go go tota ka tsela le ntse jala mo tseleng ya kudumatse ha o palamela o ta o tswa ka batsatsi o lebile go tsa o tswa go bophirima tsa lebile go batla batsatsi gona le kolo ya mogoba e le gore e tsela e senyegala gona mo tseleng le le gampelo e santse e le teng e se semola o konteng bathimolo o mo teng wa dirisiwa ha o ta o palametsela ya Western Bypass one hela ha BTV gona le kolo ingwe wa o lebile ko sekeleng ya Bolokwiti fa le kolo ile gore e senyegetse gone mo tseleng gone go mme lone e tsetse mola o mo teng ha mola o konte o ne o dirisiwa ke di mo tse RDL nthoko mme a ka ntse re ba mapula yana ka buka bokete tota yana hela thata mo kopa ba tsona gone a se mo se re se le thoko pele gore ba tsamagelo le bana ba bona la ka bokete mo ditseleng tsa rona mme di ga phetse re simolotse go itemogela e re simolotse go itemogela di kotse le gore di hela di gapa matsholo a rona mo ditseleng gore ke a mongwe kopang gore a re netefatse la rona le go tlase tota ha re kgweetsa mo seemong sa gona yana mme di ga pha a re netefatse gore ba para di a bereka le gona la gore ha le gore re itela Pharakano e tsamega ka bonya se nne nka re kwana o ithaganetseng thata o hela go kgweetsa mo disholareng re ga ka dinao ka metsi ke go pare se mo se a re se le ntho go peso se re se ga kolang go gore a re le ntho go di mo tsa go nna jalo ha o tsamaya ha o tswa ka ha kana mo tseleng ya se go ditsana go a le bridge ya dinao yo gore bo kopanya tsela ya partial ka bo kopanya kgaolo ya partial le extension 19 bridge yo bo wetse ka tsela ya leng jalo ga bo dirisiwe ke kopa ba tsalela gona gore a re tsa gore re bulisa bana go o tsena go dikolong ba ska ngwa ba re ba lekeletsa gona go a heta gone mo nokweng ya sotsane ke ka lo mpa tsa pharakano go tswa mo tropogolo go bona ka leboga
ra leboga Constable Bontsi ra hala mo ditshwantshong tsa rra gore pula yana tota so increased in visibility is very important. Thank you very much tla kopana gape ka mos.
Thank you.
Re tabogela ka ko Francis Tau ko re tshwareng Sub Inspector Magana Sub Inspector Magana a tla re bolela gore ka ko Francis Tau no gone ditsela tsa rena di lebega jang. Good morning Sub Inspector.
Good morning, madam.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
I'm for ke tolela mo afternoon hela kana pula ena ha o sa thola itse ra go phakela go motsagare.
Ya go ntse ya.
All right, didn't say nditsela tsa rena ka ko Francis Town.
Thank you. Mme ke simolle ka go dumedisa ke re mona go no ke di ga pharakano ke le mo tselone ya ka Zungula e le gore ya tsamaya ga ena sefreletse sepe dipone tse di sa direng ke tsone tse di mo tselone ya New Bridge ya kopanang le Meoma bone ha tele station ya BP mme go ba kgwetsela gore a re tswelle re kgwetse ka kelo thopo go le gongwe le gore tsa etela dipone tsa taolo mosela dipone tsa dire re kgwetse sentere be re ema yo tampila banela jalo se ba tsa go emela pile le gore go ba le segele mme pharakano go pa se simolotse go bona la mo tselone ya Martin Luther King tsone ya go tsenya ya go dira ke pharakano go dingwana tota ba kgwetsela gore ba ka tsella ba dirisa yone tsela ya new industrial go tsa mosekono ka gore ha o ka tsella o dirisa yone tsela ya botsela go go tsena gona ha kopanang teng le ka Zungula ke A1 gona a do seng tsa di go la pharakano gape e leng gore goroga go tseng ka go tonota e leng gore ta be tsamela ka go pele go tsena gona ha A1 e kopanang teng le Dombo Shabana ba go kopanang teng le Shingo mme ga e tsware tsela dirisa ditsela tse dingwe o tsa yone tsela ya Marang ha e kopanang teng le Makutswana gona Sunset Plaza go gona gape le gore pharakano e tsena gona go simolla go tsamaya ka bonya mme ba kgweetsi ba le gore ba tswa go diblokong hela jalo go satellite ba ka tswella ba dirisa yone tsela ya tema ba go ela gona ditlhophong tsa botsala ke tsela le gore ga nke nna le pharakano e kalo ba ngwa ba dirisa yone tsela ya Menato kana Mophane ke tsela le gore a dinke di na le pharakano e kalo ba tsamaya ka dinao le bona ba timo tseleng tsa rona ka bontsi ke go ba jala gore gongwe le gongwe ha e le gore sena le ba tsamaya ka dinao a re kgweetse sentle le sebaka sa go tlola tsela ba ba le segile matshwao a tsela a ona ka nako tsote re ipante di cell phone ka dirisiwa re ntse re kgweetsa ka re mo nako ya gompieno di ene jalo tsa pharakano go tseng City of France ke a leboga madam.
Sub Inspector bona yana ka ko Francis Town ka ko
ya me gompieno santse go le botsokanyana ne yana bosego le tsela bosego la tsotsi.
All right nyari tumela gore nyame le lona le boni pula. All right, have a great day re tla kopana gape ka mos.
Thank you.
And that is our traffic update for this morning. LB, you can see that, Gibbs, it's been raining since Friday non-stop.
It has been raining non-stop. Ke tsa ke re molaetsa o gorogile go go rona ba ile go ra ipakanyetsa gore re tloga re emela ra go re direlang teng gore gakologela gore mo tseleng ha go le dipula koloi ga eme jaaka ha go se dipula koloi ga e tsamaye jaaka ha go se dipula so we have to be extra careful on the roads be slower than usual as well as be more vigilant than usual jaanong ka gore pula yana go ra gore go go leng di garden go go leng anywhere there's greenery gora re tla be go le ntle phapasela habike e hela gora re mahelo a beke ya ha ile gore o eletsa gore wena le family ya gago le bona le some fun in the sun it is time for you to check out Khabane Family Fun Villa. At the Khabane Family Fun Villa you can take part in a lot of activities and you can enjoy the beautiful greenery. Let us discover Botswana. Today we're discovering Khabane.
Splashing into summer fun where laughter echoes and adventure awaits. Picture this, kids soaring through the air, twirling and swirling in a whirlwind of excitement, from gravity-defying slides to dizzying spins that make you feel alive. Every moment is a burst of joy and thrill. Get ready for endless smiles, heart-pounding action, and memories that will last a lifetime. Welcome to Khabane Family Fun Villa, where every splash, spin and smile is just the beginning of the ultimate family adventure.
Khabane Family Fun Villa
ke leholo la itisobodutu la mogolo le ngwana bagolo ba taka bana ba bone ba tise bana go tla ja monate kana ba tilo ja monate le bana go na le meriti ha le mente go na le di-shade mogolo gona ta a iketa mo loning go a itshuretse cooler box ya gagwe go na le di-rights tse di harologaneng di-rights tsa rona di accommodate go the mogolo le ngwana go na le bo roller coaster go na le bo human gyroscope go na le bo flying fighter jets bo zip line bo carnival swings bo mushroom tower be re na le water park re santse re developa mme le re santse re developa yana e siame ke ra gore ra e developa means e siame le yona ka bo yone ka gore na le di-swimming pool tse tharo go na le swimming pool ya bana ba banyenyane di-toddlers be re na le swimming pool ya di-teenager be re na le swimming pool ya bagolo ka gore gantsi yana ba ga rate go kopakopanya mogolo a swima le ngwana ga re a se so se re se rotetsang thata di-swimming pool tsa rona di na le di-slide
At Khabane Family Fun Villa, safety is the top priority. Picture relaxing under the shade surrounded by lush green scenery and beautifully landscaped lawns. While enjoying a picnic, there is a peace of mind in knowing that children are well cared for. Every child is securely buckled up before each ride, ensuring a safe and enjoyable experience. A dedicated staff is always on hand, ready to assist with a fully stocked first aid kit for added reassurance. With vibrant trees and charming thatched huts, every corner of this family fun villa is designed for family fun. Enjoy the laughter, the adventure, and the safety, all in the heart of nature at Khabane Family Fun Villa.
Zipline ya rona e pega bana e pega bagolo no matter the weight, it is just 5 meters up, and then o pega motho a le one wa apara di-harness tse ke tsone tse a itshwarelela mo tsone ke tsone tse leng gore they are very safe. O tla ba a rella ka tsone a ya go wela ka go le mongwe ba mokapa ba mogolosa. Chocho train ke a bana ke terenanyana ya gogiwa ke ka suta ya dukologa bana ba ntse mo teng ba ja monate. Re na le roller coaster ke ya terena e dukologang yana ya go godimo ya go tlase. Roller coaster yone e palamiwa ke mongwe le mongwe e palamiwa ke batsadi palamiwa ke bana ha ena age limit ha ena weight limit. Re na le carnival swing ke tsenya bana ya ba le bantsi le family yote ba le bo 12 and then dukologa ya la jacket normal swing, but it's a nice carnival swing. Re na le dikuta tsone bo dikuta di-quad bike. Re na le gyroscope ke pegang bana ke di-fly machine nyana ya dukologa le one ya dukologa ya go godimo ya go tlase. Ga se gore ka di-ride tsa rona ka bontsi ke tsa bana so ke tsa bagolo le bana, it's for family.
At Khabane Family Fun Villa, every moment offers a chance to create lasting memories. Whether seeking adrenaline or relaxation, there's something for everyone. Picture zipping through the trees on an exhilarating zip line or soaring like a jet pilot in a thrilling flying fighter jet experience. Those looking for excitement can enjoy a heart-pounding roller coaster and a thrilling human gyroscope that will surely get adrenaline pumping. But it's not all about speed. Unwinding on a beautiful lawn makes it for a delightful picnic or family gatherings under charming shaded spots. Laughter and fun await at the Mushroom Tower and Carnival Swings, creating great memories for kids and adults alike. Gather family and friends and immerse in a day full of fun, laughter, and endless possibilities. Come and experience an unforgettable adventure.
It is a brand new year, and every single year we get a fresh opportunity to build brand new, academically excellent students. And today I'm sitting with an educational expert, the relationship between a student's mindset, a student's motivation, and their academic success. Rithusa yang bana, really community, rithusa yang bana, really baruta bana, rithusa yang bana, really batsadi. Gore batswe habaleng teng ba tsene ha re eletsang gore ba hitle teng, especially ha re bua ka bo A star bo A plus bo A yana wa bona gore ke raya. I am sitting next to Una Lethata Motsatsi, excuse me, Una Lethata Motsatsi, who is the founder of Lakewood Academy. He's also an educational expert who oversees this academy and makes sure gore bana botho ba ba tsena ka khoro ya Lakewood ba tswa hale ba pasitse. So this is the perfect person to answer our questions on education. Good morning, Una Lethata. Thank you so much for being here today.
Good morning to you too, madam. And thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Right. Remotsatsi a ko re simolle ha gore gone mme makgwera e leng gore bana ba kopana lone ha re ha ba re ba eletsa go pasa go tsena sekolo, to be the excellent students that we as parents, as teachers, and as the community hope that all our students are. What are some of the challenges they face that lead to failure ko sekolo?
Thank you very much for your question. Tota what we have picked at our center, where we deal with students mostly on a day-to-day basis, is that most students, they have got this fear of failure. So they have got this self-doubt.
Right.
And they also have this mindset, fixed mindset.
Right.
So those are the barriers, or those are the factors that mostly affect their motivation, or that affect their performance. Fear of failure, self-doubt, and the fixed mindset.
And obviously, because ubereka lebana, you bump into these things on a daily basis. How do they present? This is fear of failure. This is self-doubt. This child has a fixed mindset.
Normally, for example, let me take an example. One only a fixed mindset. So one only a fixed mindset, when you just give him or her a difficult question or task to do, they won't take it. They will believe, this thing is very hard. I can't do it. But somebody, the mindset is not fixed. Once they accept challenge, they will then take the question and try and ask for extra help or guidance on how to do it.
Right.
So they've got this fear of failure. Because normally we accept students who have been not performing well. Remember, our establishment, we are solving one challenge.
Right.
The challenge that the nation is currently facing is poor academic performance.
Exactly.
So poor academic performance is the main challenge that all our centers, Lakewood and others, we are trying to address.
Right.
So most of them, we see them that they have been not performing well, and that thing, it has made something in their subconscious mind that they are not maybe smart, they are not intelligent. So the moment they come with that. So our role now as educators, we need to format that kind of mindset first and instill a new mindset that you can do it. Then students, some of them, they can even start doing by themselves. So we were able to pick from how we deal with them on a daily basis.
And what is the mindset that you want a student to be in? Okay, this is a child that can go from a D to a C to a B to eventually an A.
We want a mindset change, that our students, our learners, for them to progress, for them to improve their academic performance, they need to start to believe in themselves.
Right.
So believing that you can, taking the responsibility of your education, position you in a certain way, that you start making small steps that you will do on a daily basis in order to improve your results. Because if you don't take responsibility on your action, or if you don't believe in yourself, there is no how maybe you can make effort. But all these things are driven by having a vision as a student, and also getting the right support from the parents and the teachers.
I love that. And how do I drive that motivation? How do I drive that responsibility? How do I drive that resilience mo ngwaneng? Say re simolola ka ngwana, yes, o ntse a palelwa, o tla lekodiana le gore ko sekolong go tile, hey, ngwana o na le 4 years a ntse a tsaya bo di hela ga re itse gore ga tere mo thuse yang. Le simolola ga kae gore le drive that sense of responsibility, that sense of resilience?
First of all, what we do when the child comes to our center, more especially just to improve the academics, we really need to understand the child, because even like it's the similar process. Like when you go for a hospital, a doctor cannot just give you medication without necessarily testing what is really your problem. So when a child comes to the center, we really try to assess and to see what are really the challenges that this child is facing. Then we give the right remedies to address the problem. Some of them you may find out that it's not like they are not intelligent. You may find out this child is only facing a challenge of being slow. Most of the time when they write tests at school, they don't finish the script. So which means you need to practice efficiency in writing so that they can speed up that process, that writing skills. Or some of them, you may find out that they don't have content because, maybe at school, the syllabus pace is slow or they are not covering as much as what the exam will expect. Then we try to assess, then we see, no, this child is failing because they don't have content. They haven't covered this content. Then we try to build on content, ensuring that they understand. So after they understand, they become confident because they will start to pass. Yeah.
And that's a special way to build confidence once they start practicing and then they see the results. How do I, as a parent, from kolapeng, because kana phakela ke mutsisa go lona.
Yes.
O thola le lona motshega rotlhe and wa rutiwa o tsena from class to class, from teacher to teacher. Naya nung ke tsena ha kae ha se tsa tsena ko lapeng, so that whatever work that you're doing, ga ke musetse ko morago ke mo drivela ko pele.
We as Lakewood, we do recognize a parent as the sponsor.
Right.
The sponsor. We are accountable to the parents.
Exactly.
Because the reason why they bring the child to us is because they have identified that my child has a needs. So we will give them, there's a program for the parents that when you come, this is what we expect you to support this child at home. And this is what the child has to do. So most of the time, students who normally perform better, according to my observation, is that those that they are over involved in their education, whereby when they wake up in the morning, the parents will make a schedule of the day, including the child. We have realized most of the problem is that our parents' schedules, they are too busy. They don't even accommodate their children learning activities and all those things. So by so doing, sometimes students lack attention, not necessarily at home, even academic attention from their parents. So those are some of the things that we try to deal with parents, to sensitize them, because your child is the future, is the legacy of the family. If you don't invest in your child, your family is doomed.
Right.
Yes.
If you are just joining us, I am sitting here le Reona Letata Motsatsi. He is the founder of Lakewood Academy and he's also an education expert. How do we motivate students? February November. Confident, motivated, that responsibility of their own education. And he's just given us advice as parents. The more involved we are in our children's education, in our children's homework, in our children's activities, the more likely the child is to succeed. The difficult subjects. And it can intimidate us. I know there are teachers they are just as intimidated as the students by the math. There are parents who are just as intimidated as the student by the maths or the Setswana or some of the subjects that are considered difficult. How do we motivate students, especially with the more difficult subjects?
So what we normally tell our students, we normally tell them that there is no difficult subject.
Right.
So everything that you give attention always gives results.
Right.
So those difficult subjects that are deemed to be difficult, like mathematics and sciences,
right,
we try to simplify them in a way that we change the mindset. The mindset is that the issue is mindset. If you believe that something is difficult,
yes,
indeed that thing will be difficult. So we just change that position and ensure that this thing is easy, you are capable, you have the power, you can do it. Then the students will start changing that attitude and believing that this thing is very easy. Make them to get the concept, what is trying to be achieved in this subject. Because if someone has done it and you see this person is an engineer, this one is a doctor, you are also capable. It shows that the subject is doable.
Amen.
So with the right support, you will get it.
And speaking of which, you spoke a little bit about the responsibility of the student. Talk to me about what are some tricks that you use to help build that responsibility mo ngwaneng wa school?
You know, the strategy that we use to build that confidence, to motivate the students, we try to sensitize our students that this is their life and they are the one in charge. We are playing the supporting role and the parents are also playing the supporting role. But at the end of the year or at the end of the examination period, the certificate will not going to write our names, mama, papa. So this is your certificate that is going to benefit you. So once the students get to realize that this is our life, then they start to wake up. Some of them, they don't know that. They believe that they are going to school just for their parents because they always force them in the money. They come to school because of us. So I always tell them, no, this is your life. We are actually preparing for the future, but preparation of the future starts now. We can't wait for, say, future is in 10 years' time to come or whatever. It's now. We have to work starting from now.
The future starts now, and for students, the future means taking responsibility, changing that mindset to a growth mindset. Where you put your attention, that is where you are going to succeed. And I have enjoyed very much this conversation with you. Where do we contact you? Where do we reach Lakewood if we would like to help our students?
So if you want to bring your child to Lakewood for mentorship or for academic improvement purposes, you can contact Lakewood at 311 8858. 8858 or that too, or 7709 3455.
That is how we wrap up our conversation with our education expert, The difference is your mindset. How do you set up your child to believe in themselves, to believe in their abilities to succeed? 7709-3455 or 311-8858. Those are the numbers that you should contact if you want to get in touch with Lakewood. That is how we wrap up our first conversation for the day. Remember, Lala will be right back with your second chat for the morning. It is a book review. But before we get to any of that, enjoy.
Etare mo tsela gompeko e bere bona jalo basamiki ba rona ba babedi ke bya jalo ka Angel Chakanyika ga mo ga jalo le Malak Mashamba emela go le ba jalo ka kwa Kenya go neng gore gone ka go ba go tsenela jalo the African Junior Championships under 14 ke tsane tse le gore di a diragala ha re bile jalo tsa tennis rena le bone mo mosong wa tsela gompeko go tle gore ba te ba re bolelle gore how the preparations have been going and what are they promising us, you know, when they'll be leaving for Kenya this afternoon. Angel, thank you so much for joining us. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine, thank you.
I like that. Malak, good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
You're fine. Right. We have an agreement. You too. Otherwise, I'm going to do what you don't want me to do. Let's start with recapping your first tournament of the year that was in Namibia. How was Namibia?
Namibia was okay. There was a bit of competition. But yeah, we're doing our best and we're fighting all the way.
Yeah.
How happy or unhappy were you with your performance? Individually?
I was not bad. I was just, I wasn't proud of myself because I could have done better. Yeah.
Malak, what's your take on how you performed in Namibia?
I felt like I played great, but then I felt like I could have played better. But the also thing that challenges the most is that the balls were heavier, it was different type of courts, and we're under a lot of pressure to have to make third round.
Yeah, well, when Namibia happened, we move on, right? That's life, we move on. Now, you guys are leaving this afternoon for Kenya. How has been the preparations for the Africa Junior Championships under 14? You know, from Namibia, what have been you doing different as Angel to try and, you know what, do better in Kenya?
I've just been like preparing for the clay courts because you don't have clay courts in Botswana. So I've been like going on soil and like just preparations for Kenya. And yeah, I've just been doing a lot of strokes, footwork with my coach, and to prepare for Kenya.
Prepare for Kenya. What have you been doing? Let's hear from your side, Malak.
Like Angel said, our national team coach, Coach Wellington, he was taking us to sand and he'd be like slide because clay court is sand. So he wanted us to be able to be like sliding and hitting the ball, being able to change direction fast. I've also been working on like my mistakes. I've been trying to get my strokes better, my footwork and my speed up.
I mean, you're talking Africa Junior Championships under 14. It means literally the best of the best in Africa, and you guys are part of it. What's the target going to Kenya? What do you guys intend to achieve?
There's a lot of competition in Kenya, so I'm just trying to do my best. Yeah, I'm trying to get to quarterfinals, and yeah.
The target is the quarterfinals for you?
Yes.
What's your target?
Just like Angel said, the competition is a lot.
Yeah.
So the main goal is to just play your best and keep positive. My target is semi-finals.
Semi-finals. When you prepare for a big tournament like this one, mentally, how do you prepare yourself? You know, all alone in your room or wherever, or before training, as Angel, as Malak. Mentally, how do you prepare yourself? Because most of the time when we talk about preparations, we are looking at the physical part of it. We forget the most important aspect in sport, which is the mental part of, you know, the competition.
I just tell myself that I have to be positive, I can do this, I can win before my match, and yeah, I just don't stress about it.
Whatever happens will happen. God is in control. How do you prep yourself mentally?
I think of how my match is going to be, the way my opponents are going to play. But sometimes it's also a bit scary to think of how your match is going to be, because then you remember that's North we're facing against. Because this is a very big tournament, which means all those countries coming, Tunisia, Algeria, Morocco, which means it's going to be very, very hard. So I think just like Angel said, you just have to think positive, think of strategies, and then just play throughout.
I actually wanted to touch base on that, you know, the fact that you're going to be having cream de la cream of Africa. You have your Tunisias, you have your Algerias, your Moroccos are going to be in Kenya. That ever sit down and think about your possible opponents? Do you ever go on Google or wherever you can get information with regard to the players who are going to be taking part on it, on the competition, or you just say, you know what, we'll meet on the court?
Yeah, sometimes I go on Google and search their rankings and see who they played and what are the score. And yeah, but when they're training, I study them if I'm playing them.
How stressful is that to actually go on Google, check out their rankings, how they have been doing?
It's actually kind of stressful because I don't know how they play. I can just see the tournaments they play and what position they got. Yeah.
For you, do you Google or you just say, no, I'll meet them in the court, it's fine?
For me, I check the acceptance list for the tournament and see how they're based on their rankings. And sometimes you see that they're based on the rankings, and then you see they've played this person and then lost to this person, but you're like, I beat this person. And there's no way you can think, oh, if they lost to this person, I beat this person,
yeah.
you're going to beat them. Because tennis is just a sport where anything happens.
Very unpredictable. Very unpredictable. You are never sure of what will happen or what the outcome will be. The target is the quarterfinal. The target for you is the semi-final. I mean, we should be having a plan on how we intend to go through or how we intend to end up in the quarterfinals and the semi-finals. What is the plan?
I mean, I just have to be competitive in my match. I have to stay focused. I just have to stay in the game. Don't think about the past. I have to just play the points. Yes.
What is the plan, Malak?
The plan is to stay focused and positive. Just like Angel said, don't think about the past point, whether you won it or lost it. Just always focus on that one point that you're playing.
I mean, the good thing is that you guys started in Namibia when the year started. It was also a big competition, a very tough competition. You have said, you know, or talked about the competitiveness of it. Now, we are going for another big tournament that is going to be in Kenya. Let's talk about the key points, or what did you take from Namibia, which you intend to do better going to Kenya, or which you intend to keep up going to Kenya?
I don't think I was like mentally focused in my game. So I just have to be mentally focused when I get to Kenya. And I was just putting so much pressure on myself in my matches. So I'm just gonna play my game, don't think about the past. I have to think about what I'm gonna do for the next point.
Right.
Yes.
The main point is to like keep up what I was doing in Namibia. I feel like I was playing really great using my mind. So like, I shouldn't think about the matches I lost, but the matches I won, how I won them, and the strategies I used, and build up on those strategies.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 12.
She's 12. You're turning 13.
Yes.
You're 10.
I'm turning 13.
You're turning 13. You're turning 13, and you guys are kids. Like, they are kids. And when they talk about pressure, I'm here wondering, pressure from where, Malak? Pressure from where, Angel? From yourself or from the mothers here? Are they putting you under pressure to say you need to go and give out, you know, positive results? Where's the pressure coming from? I'm so interested in the pressure part of it. You know, you guys, a lot of time you mentioned you were under pressure.
I mean, in my match, like when I need to win a point and then people are supporting me.
Yeah.
So then they just put a lot of pressure. They say I need to win the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where the pressure is coming from.
Yes.
Where's the pressure coming from?
You know, sometimes what gives me pressure is when like I'm just sitting there on my phone and then my mom's just like, Malak, put down your phone. You're going for AJC. Strategize your matches and all. And I'm like, I can't always be thinking of matches. Otherwise, I'll go crazy.
So, Mommy is here. I like the fact that Mommy is here. Mommy, stop putting pressure on the poor child, please. Sometimes you need to refresh. You don't have to always be thinking about the matches. I totally agree with you. It's more like when you are forced to study. Guys, I can't be studying 24 hours. Can I get a breather, you know? So, Mommy, please, just leave Malak alone. 30 minutes in Yana Hela wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt. Just 30 minutes of you being on your phone. To watch something funny, to laugh, you know, and ignore everything that is going to be happening with regard to the game. How do you guys balance school and tennis? You are schooling, she's homeschooling, you are leaving for Kenya. We don't know for how long are you going to be in Kenya. How do you balance the two?
I mean, for school, I have to like do virtual lessons. So that in Kenya, I go for the virtual lessons in my free time. And then when I have matches, I go a few minutes early when I'm done with my schoolwork.
Isn't that too much? How do you handle all of that?
I'll handle it.
Are you surviving with, I mean, it won't be the first time I get even that kind of arrangement. Are you surviving? Are you handling it well?
Yeah, I can deal with it. But I sometimes miss a lot of school because of the teacher. I need to like learn from the teacher, not like only get the work, she has to teach me. Yeah.
Well, how you are kind of sorted in a way, but how do you do it?
For me, I just need a computer on my phone, because when I'm just like sitting on my free time, I can just log into the internet and then do my work online.
Let's talk about, as much as me sometimes I might like stop being on your phone, let's talk about the importance of having your parents' support. You know, what does it mean to you guys? I mean, you are coming for interviews, they are here with you early in the morning, you guys are traveling, they have to make sure that you are all good, you have everything that you need. The importance of having your parents' support.
I mean, I'm really thankful for that, because they could have just let me be, but they brought me to tennis, they pay for my school, they pay for my tennis, so I'm really grateful for that. Yes.
What do you want to say to mommy? Most of that she's here.
I'm really thankful for you, and thank you for taking care of me.
You are a problem. Let's see a problem.
I feel like the parent support is really great. It has an impact on our everyday life, like our schoolwork. Sometimes we wouldn't be studying if it wasn't for them saying go and study. We wouldn't be like going to sleep if it wasn't for them saying go to sleep. And it's also because of them that we're here. And there was this one friend, she lost a match and she was crying. And then it took her coach couldn't calm her down. We couldn't calm her down. It took only her parents to calm her down. So sometimes you just need your mother or father to just come and say, it's okay. You got the next one.
What do you want to say to mommy? Mommy is here. What do you want to say to mommy?
Hello. I also want to say thank you so much. You've been very supportive. Thank you for enrolling me into tennis.
Malak is a problem, huh?
Yes.
But how good is it to be hanging out with her? How good is it to be hanging out with Angel?
I mean, once in a while she's okay.
Once in a while.
But most of the time she's a problem.
You guys are killing me. It's Eddie. You were saying it's Eddie in the morning and you are killing me. So yeah, once in a while she's okay. Most of the time she's a problem. Yeah, how is Angel?
Angel's a problem 24/7. Except on courts.
Except on court. Well,
you see, on courts, what happens is we become the problem together.
Now you have two problems on court. I hope it's a good problem though. Guys, thank you so much for your time. All the best of luck in Kenya. We're going to be in touch to, you know, get how you guys are doing. Safe travels, and we are wishing you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Malak. Ke ke bisana jala le basabiki ba rona ba bebedi ba thada se ba le gore ba emela sekolo ga se la gompieko go le ba jalo ka kwa Kenya ke ba jala ka Angel Chakanyuka asinosi ana jalo le Malak Machel. Like I said, we are wishing them all the best of luck to go and do well gona ka kwa Kenya kwa le gore tabele the Africa Championships e le metshameko ya bana ba ba under 14 a re gare le mosupologo wa rona ka tselentseng jalo re kopana gape mo tsetsi la ka moso ke bua karabo Miss Kebusena. Until tomorrow.
Step into a world where nature thrives in every shade of green. Majestic trees stand tall, the branches reaching for the sky, while banana plants sway gently in the breeze, adding a touch of tropical charm. Festive Christmas pines bring a unique character to this breathtaking landscape, blending seamlessly into a sanctuary designed for peace and relaxation. Every plant, every detail has been nurtured with passion, creating an environment that is both calming and inspiring. Here, the beauty of nature isn't just admired, it's felt. It's a place to breathe, to unwind, and to reconnect with the simple wonders of the earth. This is Waga Garden X. Step in and experience a garden where nature welcomes you with open arms.
wa ka gardenex ke garden e ntle thata re kgaogantse ka into rooms tse leng gore di dirisiwa for all kinds of events go na le gore go bitsang ha moruleng ha motswereng diakashieng re biditse ka maina a ditlhare re lebile gore setlhare se se leng sintsi ke se seheng ga go yone e re nna le ya ha re bitsang ha di bougainvilleeng dilone tsa teng di farologane ha go na le moriti o montsi teng re jwala elemo ka gore elemo is sensitive mo trafficking ya batho yaanong ha go phitshwang tente teng go le letsatsi re jwala kikiwi e resistance le ga e ka gatwa ke batho ba le bantsi maintenance wa teng ga o go godimo go le kalokalo a moruleng re ne ra dirisa olive tree go leka gore re go dira gore go nne private bosigo go na le diponehela tse dintle tse leng gore di change the atmosphere e be nna atmosphere hela e leng gore le na le entrance e leng gore re kgabisitse ka setlhare sa bougainville se sentle thata ga se setse se le mo blue se thuntse thata o tlhela e le gore se coverilwe ke bosweu hela so sotlhe re tsentse le dihili e ntle re tsentseng ha motswereng re ne re le ka gore re inspire ke lentswe ka gore re bapile le lentswe ha morago ga rona gone ha mo dipaneha re na le about dihili tse di ka nnang tharo gone mo discarding ka ko re jwetseng kikiwe teng re lekile gore re kgabise re dikaganyetse ka setlhare se se bitswang bougainville ke sone se leng gore se dikologile ga e le mo seasoning ya sone se nna red o montlentle e tlhela se le sentle mo go maso re lekile gore re dirise ditlhare tse di mehuta tse di harologaneng re na le ha re go bitsang ha sekeleng ha motswereng re na le di-compressors ke di-Christmas tree ke lesika la di-Christmas tree e be re boa gape re tlogela the natural trees tsa tlholego ya ka ke ntse ke boela le hokola gore ko motswereng ke bua ka bo masunyana kana ke acacia sengwe gape se sentle se se kgatlhisang thata ka garden ya rona ke gore re na le go go bitsang re ke go kgotleng o le kgotleng la rona le letona go ka tshwarwa yone tiro ya Setswana ya dituku ya dijale ya bomme le borre ba idirela gone go le kgotle le di bench tota di teng ke le kgotlahela le lentle la maemo a go godimo.
This thriving garden is a blend of beauty and abundance, where nature flourishes in perfect harmony. Bright bird of paradise flowers add a tropical touch, standing out among neatly trimmed trees that showcase expert landscaping. A rotating water spray refreshes the greenery, keeping the trees lush and vibrant. Lemon trees dot the landscape with their fresh citrus fruit, while banana plants sway under the weight of their green clusters. Nearby, a mango tree laden with fruits completes this refreshing oasis, a true celebration of nature's richness.
Orchard ka kwa ya ditlhare tsa maungo di banana le bo di grapes. Every morning we have to water the garden kana maitseboa to keep it water le ntse le mo state se le mo sona ya me le rona we are hands on me no re ra tsoga every morning ka bo 5 phakela re thusa go nosetsa re thusa go kuba we
the trick ke gone go maintaina gore o di tlhokomele sentle le gone gore o apply di fertilizer ra tsa gago manure to keep them gore di be di le dintle jaaka di le dintle yana le gone go to continuously remove the weeds yalo di weeds le tsone ke dio tse leng gore di a tshwenya ga o sa tlhokomele garden ya gago.
As we wrap up this journey through creativity and design, we've marveled at the charm of tire chairs, the elegance of white metal seating, and the playful spirit of a bicycle adorned with flowers. From the warm glow of unique lamps to the rustic allure of cork decor, each piece tells a story. with the graceful presence of an owl, the inviting embrace